Hey, seventh graders, welcome to Newton's second law of motion virtual lab. I'm here in my basement. As you can see, I've put together what I'm going to refer to as a balloon rocket. This is the rocket simulation that we're going to be looking at as we conduct this lab. Now, Newton's second law of motion is force equals mass times acceleration, which means there is a certain amount of force that is going to be needed to accelerate this rocket up this string. And I know you can't see the string, but I have this attached to some fishing line here. All right. So when I release this balloon, what should happen is a force should propel this balloon up. Now, Newton's second law of motion tells us that the greater the mass, the greater the force we're going to need to accelerate this balloon up. All right. This first test that I have is simply the balloon itself. All right, this lab is called Payload. So this is our first test where we don't have anything connected to the balloon. Now, in another series of tests, we're going to connect a little payload where we're going to transport pennies up this rocket to see what is going to happen to the rocket when we add mass to the rocket. Now, in your head right now, you can be thinking, well, I know what's going to happen to the rocket. Let's first get an idea of how the rocket's going to perform without any mass. And then as this lab goes on, we're going to add mass to the rocket, and we're going to see how adding mass affects the amount of force required to propel the rocket up to hopefully my ceiling. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. All right, so as you can see, no problem with this rocket on its own. But what's going to happen when we add mass? Let's find out.